Hi everyone, it's Ben from Unity Tarot Readings here, and hoping you have an amazing week so far. Today we'll be doing a reading for Virgo over the weekend. As you know, Mercury has gone direct, and there's exciting things. There's exciting things. Communication levels are opened, and yeah, it's just a wonderful time. So today we're going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Jupiter, and Rising. And please note this is a general reading for the weekend, so it may not resonate with you. If it does, take what you can from it and learn, and if it doesn't, that's fine. Not everything is meant to resonate for you. We'll be doing a reading on stuff that, let's say, Virgo needs to know for this weekend. As I said, Mercury has gone direct, and depending on your time zone, it's still going direct. We have the wonderful new moon energy coming in on Friday, the 7th, Sagittarius. So that's an exciting new adventure. And it's our final new moon for the year. And it's just such an amazing moon to end the year off with. It's for lots of us, 2018 has been a very hard and difficult year. We've learned many things about ourselves. And, I just felt that I needed to do a reading for Virgo today. So we'll be doing a reading for Virgo, and as you can see, I'm busy shuffling the cards. The energy has been cleared on the cards, so there's no residual energy. The deck that I am using is the Rider-Waite Tarot, and then there will be a special reading afterwards, which is a special guidance card from the Isis Oracle cards. They're my favorite cards, and what I like about them is they get straight to the point. There's no need to sugarcoat this. I mean, we're all on a spiritual journey, and I hope this helps. So, here we go. Can I get 3 more shuffles for Virgo this weekend? What they need to know, what they need to work on, and what gifts are coming their way. So, 1, 2, 3. So I do tarot readings a bit differently from everybody. I like to work with 12 cards, and if I feel the need to change a card, then I'll change the orientation of the card, and I read the card. So a lot of people look at the booklet and try get information from the booklet, which I don't like. I feel the booklet's a guideline, and we should all be looking at the card and seeing what resonates with us most. So if you're a cross watcher watching for somebody else, take these lessons and learn from them. So it's a normal 10 card spread, but then there's 2 additional cards, so I'll flip one over here and then this. Now these 2 cards we'll deal with at the end of the reading. We won't worry about them now because there's a meaning to them, but that meaning obviously isn't meant to happen right now. Okay, so I like to put the first card down here just as a normal 10 card spread. This is you in the present. This is Virgo in the present. This is Virgo's overarching energy. This is Virgo's past, distant past. This is Virgo's recent past. This is their goal. And then this is their future. So let's begin. Okay, so Virgos. Your overarching energy is the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands is such a wonderful card because for me, Ten of Wands, well, wands are just, either spiritual gifts or tools, or somebody offers us a wand, they're offering us a way to move forward. And unfortunately, Virgo, for this weekend from the 7th to the 9th, it feels like you're carrying a lot of other people's burdens. Your back is being strained over here. Okay, if you can see it, your back is being strained. You're not able to see forward. It's almost like you're blinded by this forest of other people's burdens. So it would be nice to see Virgos making a conscious effort to start releasing a lot of their burdens. You don't need to carry all these burdens with you. Um, so that's their overarching energy. Okay, Virgos in the present is Knight of Swords inverted. Okay. Now this worries me, Virgos, because it feels like a lot of you are on a spiritual path. However, you're rushing into battle. And this battle that you're rushing into is you've been misinformed, whether people are lying to you, feeding you false information. We've had a lot of that over this last period, where a lot of people have been coming into our lives telling us lies and chasing us in the wrong direction. So here you are, your present energy at the moment is the Knight of Swords. And when the Knight of Swords is inverted, he's such a wonderful card because he's willing to go do battle to fight for your higher purpose. But here it feels like you're on the warpath. You're fighting for the wrong reason. You can even see the landscape. There's a lot of wind. There's a lot of rashness, a lot of quickness. There's a lot of, you're not sitting down and thinking about this. Is this the correct story? Am I being told the right story? And the reason why this is happening right now is because of all these burdens people are putting on you, all of these false stories, all of these false truths. Okay, so your distant past is the Six of Cups inverted. Okay, now Cups for me is such a wonderful card. It's an offering, whether it's an offering of love, an offering of peace, an offering of happiness. And when the Six of Cups is in its correct position, you can see there's a little boy giving a little girl something, and it's just pure happiness. However, it's like this. It's inverted, and I get the feeling that, right now you're waiting for somebody to offer that to you. However, it's not coming this gift, this wonderful love offer, or this wonderful happiness offer, or this joy, or this bliss. I get the feeling that this isn't coming to you the way it's expected because you're rushing off into battle for the wrong purposes. Okay, so there could have also been a childhood friend in your life that has disappeared, one that you grew up with. So just be mindful about that. Okay, your distant past, your recent past now, is the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords for me as well is such a wonderful card. It really is. Because as you can see here, there's a person, he's busy sailing away from his burdens. He's busy sailing away from everything that's troubled. He's got his family there, he's got his child, he's got his wife, and you're heading into a new distance. It doesn't matter where you're going, but you're going. And you've got these beautiful six swords, these beautiful six tools that you have been given, whether it's experience, job experience, whether it's spiritual tools, or whether it's just, this is your tool set. You've got it in your boat with you, the waters are calm, and you're heading forward. And I feel like there's a new adventure that most of you had tried to depart on. And you've got to just be very mindful that when you departed on this adventure, you're going for the best. New lands, new horizons are coming up for you. And now you just got to be present again of this Ten of Wands energy, because that can also start causing a lot of trauma. So now your goal is the Knight of Cups. Okay, and this is a pretty lovely goal to have. As the Knight of Cups, your present power is the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups is, no, he's slowly moving forward. He's offering, he's got his cup there. You see, he's got his cup, and he's offering his love, his happiness, and he's just going towards a water source to fill it up. And it's a pretty awesome goal to have. It's a pretty lovely goal. Okay. Now your future is the Knight of Wands. This is a very knight-based reading. And now the Knight of Wands is a very, very fire sign energy. Um, and it's inverted. So again, it feels like you're busy rushing off in the wrong direction. And that is because you're not able to see properly. You've got too many burdens. Release those burdens and you can go forward. It feels like, Virgo, you're on your way to the spiritual journey, or you're on this way to bigger and better things. And in order for you to achieve bigger and better things, you need to release these burdens. You need to reorientate where you're charging off into. The Knight of Wands is a very Egyptian energy to it. And, that's why the Isis Oracle cards are here. And the Egyptian deities don't mess around. A lot of people are afraid of them because of how blunt they can be. But sometimes that bluntness is what we need. So be very careful that your future, you're not just out on the warpath again. You become this fiery, fiery, fiery energy. Just be very careful. Okay, so now we're going to do another four cards. And now these four cards, according to your traditional Rider Waite tarot reading, all have certain meanings. But for me, these cards will just be there to give additional information how we can fix these cards that are inverted, or other information to be wary of. Okay, so the overarching energy of the deck so far has been the Fool, which is lovely. I love the Fool. It's such an amazing card. He's carefree. He's got life. He's sampling life. He's out in the sun. He's grounded. There's water around him, there's new adventures, and even his little dog has joined him on this venture. It's happiness, it's bliss. Okay. Hmm. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we spoke about briefly how we're going to solve this issue with these knights that are in the wrong direction, that have been pointed in the wrong direction through misleading energies, through people telling you lies and chasing you in the wrong direction. And one of the ways that you're going to do that is you're going to have to, Seven of Swords, you're going to have to bury those swords that no longer work for you. Yes, that might be an important skill set, whether it's in the work situation or at home. But if it's no longer serving your higher purpose, release it. Thank it, love it, and let it go. Carry the swords, that you need. Carry the swords that will help you in the future. And you can see here this almost fool, this jester is busy tiptoeing away from the circus life, the crazy city life. So just take some time. Bury these swords that tie you down into this crazy life. Release them. Take the swords that will allow you to be free and go spend time alone. Okay. Because then we have the King of Wands inverted. And again, also fire energy. Okay, and he's upside down, which is sad. It's sad because he shouldn't be. He should be present. He should be standing like this. He should be going, I'm here. My knight is charging forward exactly where it needs to be. And I feel like this King of Wands is just upside down because he's not being allowed to go forward. He doesn't feel the need to. And this could be, for those of you that are trying to start new jobs, new adventures, this could be just a reminder of, don't just sit there doing nothing. Go out to create those roads, those outlets, Go release your energy. You Virgo, earth sign, very grounded. But just because you're an earth sign doesn't mean you can't take on some of the fire aspects. Go let your light shine out, because when you do, your night will fix itself. So by letting your light shine out, and by letting, you know, not sitting at home being complacent or feeling sorry for yourself, there's a one there. It's a tool. Okay. Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And now the Knight of Pentacles went straight up. Such a wonderful. He's offering, a pentacle. And now a pentacle is perfection on this earth, because it's your fire, it's your water, it's your air, it's your wind, and it's your ether. And so if this knight was standing up like this, it's awesome, because he's surveying the landscape. You're complete. You have exactly what you need. And you're just surveying the landscape, seeing what other options you have. Unfortunately, because you have two of your other knights busy running into the distance, fighting for the wrong reasons, you're unbalanced. Your Knight of Pentacles isn't being given the opportunity to see properly. And so therefore he's just going to stand there and he's just going to sit there, and not do anything about it. So again, there's a lot of work that needs to be done with your knights. However, don't fear, because somebody's going to come offer. Ace of Pentacles, air sign. So this could be an air sign that's going to come give this offer. Okay, and this offer is balancing, using of all your elements, pure, protection. And with this offer comes a gateway. As you can see, there's a little flower gateway here. There comes a gateway to a new adventure, a new life. And this is so important. So, so very important. And you're just going to be aware that when this offer comes, take it. Take it. Because when you do take it, you'll find that your Six of Cups will change, that your Knight of Wands will change, even your King of Wands will change, and your Knights of Pentacles will change. And it's just working on yourself consistently that you need to do. Your Knights of Swords will change. Instead of rushing off into the wrong battle, you see how these two knights all of a sudden are in the correct direction. They're busy rushing off in the correct way. They're busy going to go fight for a good reason, for your highest purpose. And you'll be able to release all these other people's burdens. Okay. What's really interesting is that Virgo, in your reading, all of you, all the knights have come out. All the knights have come out. Okay, and you'll reach that goal where you'll have something to offer. You'll feel like your self-worth is good again. Okay. And now we have these two cards. And now these two cards are an additional. Okay. So right now you could feel like you don't have strength. You don't have the strength to fight your demons, to tame that lion. You don't have the strength to stand grounded in the earth and create the reality you want. But fear not, Virgo, because when you take this offer of the Ace of Pentacles and you choose to work on yourself, your strength will come. You'll feel grounded, you'll feel sated, you'll feel like you'll feel earthed. And because you don't feel like you have strength, you also don't want to accept any cups. But your goal here is to provide another cup, to offer another cup. But here you are refusing, almost sulking. You're tired of all these false lies. You're tired of all these false opportunities, these false, promises. This could be from family. This could be from friends. It could be financial, where you could be sitting there going, I'm tired. This person has promised me this, and this person has promised me this, and they're not delivering. Don't be afraid. Okay, because when you change it and you find your inner strength, instead of being frustrated and sulking, you can see he's contempt. He's just relaxing. He's waiting for the offers. Okay, so be very mindful of that, Virgo. There's a lot of work that you have to do this weekend, and it all starts within. So now we're just going to ask the Isis Oracle cards. They're such amazing cards. If they have any advice, any more advice. And I love these cards, I really do. Ilana Fairchild has created them. If you really want to get yourself a deck, then I'll put a link below in the description. But they're such amazing cards because it comes with a little booklet as well. And it gives you a very in-depth reading into the card. And I've never ever had an issue with these cards. I've never found that these cards have lied to me. And with this little in-depth reading, there's a little incantation or a little affirmation, as well as a little guided meditation. So, it's very, very special. And, Lady Isis and Lord Osiris have some very, very deep, I have a very deep connection to them. And these are such amazing cards. So here we go. We ask Lady Isis and the Egyptian energies that be, please can you, if need be, can you give Virgo some information or some clarity or just a message which they need to hear? Okay, thank you. Okay. I mean, the artwork is stunning. I mean, look at that. That scarab beetle is so amazing. Sorry, really love these cards. Okay. The Lunar Queen, she of the Celestial Crescent. Okay, this is so important because as we mentioned before, okay, let's look at that artwork. It's absolutely stunning. Okay, as we mentioned before, there's a new moon coming up, and with this new moon comes lessons to be learned. And because it's a new moon, you can manifest your dreams. It's so amazing. And you can close off chapters that no longer serve you, that you feel like you have to carry their burdens. You can close those chapters off. Okay, so let's see what she says. Let's see what she has to say. She of the Celestial Crescent. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential balancing to our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. Wow, okay. So this is amazing because as we said, this new moon that's coming in Sagittarius is such an amazing energy. And you know, you need to release what no longer serves you. Release these burdens. Just surrender it to the moon. The moon is such an amazingly soft and gentle energy. We can stare at the moon for so long and we will never ever hurt our eyes. And this is the type of energy that's coming towards you. Virgo, as it can clearly see, there's been a lot of trauma that you've had recently. These last couple of months have not been good. If you feel like you have to move forward, this is also a sign. Take the offer, move forward, work on yourself. Yeah. Just surrender the process. Manifest your dreams with the new moon. Okay. Anyway, to all those who are watching, thank you for watching. Please leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you, and also please subscribe. I'm planning on releasing weekly, weekends, and daily, so I would love for you to join on this journey. Thank you all. Have a lovely day. Bye.